Green Win and Sirwanga LLP. Week 8. Power rankings. All right, gents, let's take a look at the results from last week. Oh man, sad. Exposed Brady's bad hombres 99-60 on the backs of North Dakota's Carson Wentz. The Woodhead kerfuffle thumped the Edina Bulldogs 114-71 behind 27 points from Danger Russ Wilson. Glorious TDs squeaked by Andrew Cuck, led by Matt Ryan and his 17 points, who was promptly traded away. In a thrilling fog bowl, Geordie Shore by a field goal over a shitty circus, overcoming 38 points from Amari Cooper, led by 24 points from Captain Kirk Cousins, the nerdiest QB in the league. OB Jerry Curl keeps on rolling with a 108-86 victory over Smallwood got Crabtree. Led by the unsuspendable Ezekiel Elliott's 41 points. Slam and Willie, damn near it doubles up here to Trump. You up 89-49. Behind QB1, Alex Smith. I think he's actually QB2 now, but the Fat Squad pulls out a big lengthy salami and smacks it upside the head of That's Bilal, folks, in a 116-55 victory, led by Dak Prescott's 30 points. All right, let's take a look at the standings. Over in the Sirwanga division, quite competitive, a lot of high-scoring teams. Bobby in first place. John not far behind. Ben with that 5-2 record. We got a 4-3 record for Tom. That's a competitive division. Over in the win division, we have KG leading the way, and then a bunch of middling teams, if I'm being honest. All right, so the road to the playoffs, it's starting to clear up, but one of these 3 and 4 teams is going to make the playoffs, and it'll be interesting to see who that is. Number 14, Andrew Cuck. Brandon, still in last place. You haven't scored a lot of points, and the objective of fantasy football is to score the most points. The Browns are bad. Very sorry about that. It turns out investing in a lot of Browns on your team is a bad strategy. Number 13, here to Trump. You up. Matthew, you are 2-5. You scored under 50 points last week. Cam is a roller coaster. Your crap wide receivers are killing you. And your only top 10 players at the position are Cam Newton and the Buffalo tight end, Charles Clay. I think, yeah, Charles Clay. So that's not good. Number 12. That's Bilal, folks. Okay. OC, you had bad luck to start the season. You've scored more points than a lot of teams with better records, but now Rodgers is down. AP looked like he was going to bounce back and play well for the Cardinals, but now they lost Carson Palmer, and nobody's afraid of Drew Stanton. The best fantasy player in the team is a defense, so your team's bad. Number 11, the Fat Squad. Moved you up a spot coming off of the King Salami, but I still don't believe in this team. Maybe Latavius. He looked pretty good against the Ravens, so if he can get the bulk of the carries away from McKinnon, maybe. But I don't see his team making the playoffs. Dak's your top 5 player, but yeah, otherwise not that good. Number 10, Smallwood got Crabtree. Right, Dave is 3 and 4. Moved down a couple spots. Nice, Julio scored. So you got that going on for you. Philip Rivers continues to be an ageless wonder, but his arm will fall off, so he'll stop producing. It has happened the last 4 straight years. Adam Thielen is getting a lot of targets and catches, but he can't score touchdowns. And then you've got this New England running back problem. You've got all the New England running backs, but it's hard to decide which one to start. Oh, you don't have James White, though. He might be the best one. Number 9, Brady's Bad Hombres. I know it doesn't seem fair to put a 5 and 2 team at number 9, but it's a fraudulent 5 and 2. Brady is good and Tyreek Hill is good, but the rest of your team isn't very good, and you've only got 520 points. For comparison, that's Bilal, folks, has outscored you by 50, and he's 1 and 6. So it's a fraudulent record. Number 8. Oh man, sad. Okay, I'm 3 and 4. I had a couple tough luck losses. I am relying on rookies. That's a little shaky with Hunt and Kamara. Wentz is elite, apparently, even though I still don't think he's actually that good of a quarterback. He's playing well. Zach Ertz has been the tight end one. I do lack some depth. Navigating the bye weeks has been a little tricky, and I'll need to be lucky to make the playoffs. Number 7, a shitty circus. Okay, so Peter lost, but did move you up. You went 1 and 1 since the last time I did rankings. So good on you for having Amari in your lineup, even though he had done nothing up until this week. DeAndre has been the wide receiver 3. Gronk is producing. He's a tight end 2. I think the problem is it looked like you had found a nice little back in McKinnon, and then Latavius says, hey, wait a second, I want to be the starting running back and get all the carries and touchdowns and stuff. So it'll be interesting to see how that shakes out, because you're going to need Jet to be a productive player if you're going to make the playoffs. Number 6, Jordy Shore. And apologies, Tom, I got your record wrong. You're actually 4 and 3. Moved you up. You won the Fog Bowl in thrilling fashion with come from behind win on the back of Kirk Cousins. Evan Engram looks like he's very good. Both your rookie tight ends look very good. Some problems. Devontae is a very good back. We've established that. But that offense has been not as good as they were. So it'll be interesting to see if Sarkisian can figure it out, because I read an article where the players called his offensive approach disorganized. That's not good. And then you got T.Y. Hilton, who's obviously a very good player, but they're struggling at the quarterback position. They're struggling on offense altogether, and Andrew Luck has setback. So is T.Y. going to be a guy you can count on down the stretch? It doesn't look like it. But congrats on that Fog Bowl victory, and it looks like on the road to the playoffs, me boy. Number 5, Ben, glorious TDs. 5 and 2. Didn't move you up or down. Couple reasons. Ty Mont usurped, not the guy for the Packers anymore. Sorry about that. You trade away Matt Ryan for Derek Carr. Derek Carr, in my opinion, looks like he wears guy liner. I don't believe in him. On the positive front, Antonio Brown continues to be the best wide receiver in football. And Chris Thompson is a top 10 running back playing as a third down back. That is remarkable. Probably the first guy to do that since Sproles when he was good with the Saints. So pretty cool to see. Number 4, Edina Bulldogs. Shane, you get Diggs back this week probably, but you've lost 2 in a row. Gurley looks like he's back on track. This week is going to be tough for you. You are in a bye-week meat grinder, and I'm hoping wherever you're traveling to in the planet right now that you manage to set your lineup, because your starters look atrocious this week, and you should have planned better. Number 3, Slammin' Willie. KG, elite running backs, elite quarterback. So you've got that going for you. However, and a passable tight end. Jimmy Graham's fine. You've got stinky wide receivers. And that's really the only thing keeping me from putting you higher on this list. But a force to be reckoned with nonetheless because of those running backs. So we'll see how it shakes out. Can one of your middling, non-top 35 wide receivers turn it on in the second half. Number 2, the Woodhead kerfuffle. Okay, John, 5-2. Didn't move up or down. Ajayi got back on track. Fournette's hammy is problematic, but they got the bye, so he should be fine. Russell Wilson's been really solid, even though they have a trash offensive line. Jarvis Landry is scoring touchdowns. But here's the part, and this might have even kept you from being in the number 1 spot. After like 50 tweets and messages on GroupMe saying Teddy shouldn't start, I see him on your bench. So for a guy who loves Case Keenum and is going to be getting, probably won't be getting, but has an embroidered pillow on the line here, why is Teddy on your bench if you don't think he should start? That's interesting to me. I don't understand. Maybe you can explain it. Feel free to record a rebuttal and send it my way. Number 1, OB Jerry Curl. Right, the Wyndham Wizard is 6-1. Zeke at 40 points. That's just not even fair. You went with the double tight end formation. I like that with Kelsey and Bright in there. Looking at some potential areas of weakness, Derrick Henry can't seem to break out, even though he's had what seems like opportunity to do so. Murray just won't go away, and Murray hasn't even been that good, but Henry just can't figure it out. Then your wide receiver 2 is a problem. It looks like Devontae Parker's not doing much, and you're starting Tyrell Williams this upcoming week. So I don't love that situation, but the rest of the team is good enough to probably overcome any potential issues. All right, let's take a look at some predictions for this week. Glorious TDs, 90. Oh man, sad, 81. Brady's bad hombres. Spanks the Edina Bulldogs, who struggle through a bye-week meat grinder. In a matchup of elite fantasy football minds and teams, the Woodhead kerfuffle skates by OB Jerry Curl, 101.99. Geordie Shore continues his winning ways by thumping the up and down Bat Squad, 97-77. In what amounts to a bye week, Slammin' Willie crushes Andrew Cuck, 113-11. And in a matchup that could decide whose season continues and whose season ends, Smallwood got VD. Ekes one out over here to Trump. You up. Nice name. 81-78. All right, good luck to everyone this week. I sincerely hope that your teams produce a lot of points and you do well, except for you, Ben. Hope that your trade doesn't work out and that your team stinks and that I win. That's what I hope. All right, guys. Until next time.